Hello and welcome to Farm Matters. In this tutorial we will be looking at the grid setup function. It is fundamental to understand how the grid setup works and how in turn this can benefit you with your record keeping. If you start by double clicking the left button on any animal, this will bring up the record card for that animal. You can then view all of the information you hold on that animal in one place. The grid will appear in this original order unless you choose to move it around, and this is very simple to do. To move a column, all you need to do is left click on the column header and then drag it to where your personal preference would be. For each column, we can then sort these into a particular order. If you wish to have them in ascending or descending order, whichever suits your own needs best. To do this, all you need to do is simply click the left button over the column name, and this will change the order into either ascending or descending order. So if we use age as an example, if we click it, it then goes into ascending and then descending. Using the grid layout functions, you can also sort your animals into different ranges. So if you're looking for a specific animal which you know has an ear tag number which begins with, for example, UK6, then all you need to do is right click in the box above the column name and you'll see an option menu. You then click Start With. Now in the box, if you were to type UK6, you will then see all the animals that begin with the UK6 ear tag. You can also do this if you know the ear tag number the animal ends with. We just follow the same process by right clicking in the box, but we use the ends with option this time. So in this example we're going to use 599. So if we click 599 in there, we then see any animal or animals which end with the ear tag number 599. You can also use the same principle if you're looking for animals within a certain range. If we use the date of birth as an example, if you select range, you can then ask the program to find the animals within the search criteria. If I input the dates, the 12th of the 6th 2024 to the 15th of the 10th 2024, you will then see the grid only displays the animals within the range that you have requested. As you can see in the display, the grid is now showing that 19 of the 20 animals on the farm were born within the range that you asked it to search for. There may be times when you feel as though you need to highlight a certain column or piece of information. The grid options will allow you to do this. If you go into the grid setup once again, this brings up all of the options available. You will notice the pencil on the right hand side. If we decide age and days, we wish to change the colour of the column, we would click on the pencil and this would bring up our current setup. If we wanted, for example, to change the back colour from white to yellow, we would just click on the yellow, click OK, click OK, and the column will turn yellow. We can do the same for the font as well. It's the same process. We go into grid setup, we click the little pencil, and we change the font to red, for example, this time. Click OK, and the font has turned to red this time. Although there is a large number of selections to choose from, you may find that sometimes some things just make sense to you but nobody else. This is where you're able to customize the column name. We use the same process as before by going into the grid setup. In this example, I'm going to change the age in months column name. We click on the pencil as we did before and we can change the name. I'm just going to use example 1 for this. As you see, it changed for example 1. And then if we come back into the grid, we can see here it is now changed to example 1. You may wish to have as many options as you like to change. But if you get to the point where you would like to delete all these options, all we do is go back into the grid setup and click the eraser. This will then get rid of all of the selected grids for yourself. As you can see, they're all now crosses. And then you'd be able to start adding whichever ones you would think would be appropriate for your own personalised grid. Whilst in the grid, you may wish to select several animals in one go for many reasons, such as a treatment, a movement, or a sale. Rather than key in each animal individually, you can select multiple animals in one go. If the animal's in order, you can left click the mouse and drag them down. This will then select all of those animals in one go, to which you can then do whatever you need to. Alternatively, if you've got animals in different parts of your grid, we just click on them and then hold down Control. This will again do the same job for you by bringing them together. If you then wish to put them into a batch, you can then use the shortcut key of F4, and this will bring them up in a batch for yourself. There may be a point where you wish to print out the information in your grid. This is very easy and quick to do. In the top left hand corner, if we click File, Print, and then Preview, this will bring up the actual document you will print out. If we go back into the top left hand corner again and click Print and then OK, this will then begin printing your document. It is important to note that many features in this video are not just for use in the cattle section. They are transferable throughout the program and can be used to help you tailor the program to your own specific needs. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial and some of the things you have watched will help you maximize the use of the program. Thank you for taking the time to watch. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and click the subscribe button below.